Welcome to the live, guys. Please press the like button. Press the like button as soon as you get here. Give me 1 second. All right. Please press the like button. Thanks for being here. You will see that I have um, my TikTok account into the chat. I really don't do TikTok a lot. I do want to in the future. I'm waiting for my account to get up to 1,000 before I start coming live there, and I will start doing a lot more true crime, tarot, psychic readings, etc. Okay, I'm not doing anything to push that right now. So by you going over there, going to my description box, going in this chat, and finding my TikTok account, you will help to contribute to us moving forward with those readings sooner than later. Hey, what's up, Janae? How are you doing? Hey, Risa, how are you? All right, I'm not playing my intro video. I used to play my intro video a lot. I will again in the future. The reason I'm not playing the intro, which gives you a lot of details of who I am and why you should trust my reads, is because I don't even get on live enough anymore to make it make sense. But um, I have what do you call it? I have copyrights to a lot of material that I used to pay a third party for, right? And because I'm not coming on, it didn't make sense for me to, pay that out of my pocket and do the no copyright. So once I start to play it right now, my intro, it'll have that background music and I'll get copyright, struck. So I'm not even doing that right now, even though it's not going to be a big deal. I'm just not going to be able to monetize, which I usually don't monetize my videos anymore anyway, usually. All right. I will get back to that when I get ready. All right. So if you're coming on this live, what's up, DY? How are you? So if you're coming to this live and this is one of your first times here, just to let you know about me, matter of fact, you can go to my About Me page. It'll be well worth it. It has a lot of clips of things that I predicted in high profile cases in the past, such as, and my intro would, state all of this, but I'm just telling you, such as I predicted the exact day that Brian Laundrie would be found. If you know Brian Laundrie, that was a high profile case. Him and Gabby Petito, he wind up unaliving his girlfriend. I named the exact day he would be found, which was October 20th, 2021. He was found on that day. There was a lot of other readers and psychics. That's why I say you have to be careful who you go to, because there was a lot of other readers and psychics that said that he would be going to jail, he would be going to prison. I said, no, I see death all over the situation. Of course, as a reader, there's times that the energy could be low, it could be high. So it really depends. But that energy was super high for me. And I saw it over and over again. And each time I did the reading, so it was like without question, he was going to be found passed on. And it was due to suicide, gunshot wound to the head. I also said that before the ultrasound even came in, even before his body was found. I believe all you have to do to verify this, I'm at True Crime Psychic on YouTube. Okay. And all you have to do is go to my About Me. You'll see the snippets. You'll see the day that I predicted this, and you will see the day that everything unfolded, right? Which will verify my predictions. What else? I predicted he would be found unalive due to suicide, gunshot wound to the head. I predicted that the police had already went past the area and looked past the area that they would find him at, right? Also, I predicted, what else? Ariana Taylor's body was in the sewer. Her body was found in sewer drainage pipage. I predicted Brian Koberger's name even before he was arrested by the police. Now, I didn't say Brian. I put on my community wall names that I heard right away. and it was like the first. I put a total of like 5 names. Eventually, I added 2 more, so 7. Other names that I added, the 2 more was like Jack, and that was just somebody that was involved in their life. His energy was around the people who passed, I guess. But and I'm gonna get to those in the comments. Thank you guys for being here. I'm just explaining it to those who are watching me for the first time, and a reason for them to continue to watch and just see what unfolds. But the third name that I got was Ryan. Either the second, it might have been the second or third. You would have to watch my video. I got Ryan. His name was Brian, right? So, and then the next one, I think it was the third or fourth one. I think it was the third. I got Chris. Chris. And I said, didn't have to be in parentheses. And his middle name was Christopher. During a live after that, I said, I heard his last name is Co something else. I never heard Koberger in my life. I never heard of that name. So obviously it wouldn't have been easy to say. So, yeah. So I did. And right now he's on trial for the murder of the or the unliving, sorry, of the Idaho 4 college kids, right? This is very powerful. And I mean, this is something that really needs to be pushed through social media, through TikTok. I don't be pushing it like that. But I would appreciate if some of you guys go out there, show me love at True Crime Psychic, and just push my name out there. Like I said, follow me on TikTok, even though I'm not doing much. I'm solid. But once that hit 1,000, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get live for you guys. Other than that, what else did I predict? I predicted Naomi Arion's body would be found in 2 to 3 days from my read. I had people, this lady named Barbara, she came to my live and she was very upset that I said that, because she said I'm giving her family false hope. But I'm like, it was so strong that I had to say it. There's sometimes the energy is not as strong, and I'm like, I'm not so sure. But this time I was like, without a shadow of a doubt. So 2 to 3 days. The body was found in 2 days, and the third day after the reading, it was announced publicly, and the proof is there. It's in the records. I have my accuracy playlist. Go ahead and check it out. What else did I? This kid name. What was his name in Tennessee? I can't think of his name right now, but if you go back to my accuracy playlist, you'll find it. Tristan something. His stepmother came to my live like a year or 2 later and said, "Oh my God, that was such an accurate read." She said, "I'm just watching it for the first time. That was exactly what happened." And I told the police, I informed them that he will be found. He was upset. He had got some discipline. He wanted to kind of, go out in the world himself. He thought he could do this, but I see him coming back and within a certain amount of days. And that's exactly what happened. All right. Now, the Sebastian Rogers case. Now, Summer Wells, I thought we wouldn't. I didn't really seeing her. I'm not going to say she's going to be found, but the energy would have been pushed so far back that I didn't even see it. So 2 things that I know that I've gotten not the best on True Crime Reads was, one is I saw Summer Wells' mother going to jail, which is Candace Wells, but the type of lifestyle she lives, she probably has already been in jail, like, to be quite honest with you, right? You might be able to research it, but it's coming for her, right? So, and not necessarily for the unaliving or the disappearance of Summer Wells, but just in general, I see her doing some jail time. And other than that, Sebastian Rogers, I have a strong feeling that he would be found. And I was thinking that it would be last year during Erie season, but he was not found during that time frame. So those are some areas where, it wasn't, because timing can never really be, it's fluent and it could change, All right, so that's where we are with that. But I still felt an energy of him being found. So let's pray that he will. He might be on some type of family's property or whatever, or grandparents' property. We can see what's going to happen with Sebastian. We'll do deeper reads on him shortly. But let's go ahead, get into this. I need all of you guys to like it, because my streams are buried again, because y'all know I don't be on here like this. And I really appreciate you pressing like, because it pushes back out. When it pushes it back out, it gives me a little bit more incentive to come back on again, But we're going to try to look into Lilly and Jack, which I don't know much about, but let me check these comments real quick. Psychic Goddess for information, entertainment, educational purposes only. Yes, thank you, love. And let me get that banner flowing too. Thanks for reminding me to post that. Although it's a high accuracy rate, like, you want those hardcore evidence. I always say too, if I was a parent looking for my child, if a psychic told me something, I might use it for a little bit of guidance, but at the same time, you want to always believe the best for your child, and you want to do everything you can to, find it, or your family member. So I would say stay, positive, no matter what. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right. Again, check out my intro video. It will show you everything that I just said is 100% valid. Yeah. So, but obviously it cannot be guaranteed, just like Risa put up. Thank you, Goddess Risa. All right, let's continue. All right. You always have been right on with my readings. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, Egyptian famous, beautiful soul. Okay, and you know what? If I have time later, I'm gonna do a reading for the members. I'm gonna do it either today or tomorrow. Depends. All right. Thank you so much. So we're gonna get into, and if anybody wants to come on the panel, they're fine to come on the panel. I believe Lori is going to be on here in a little bit because she has a lot. Lori Furtlegs. Well, she's more knowledgeable in this case than me. Also, regarding this case, on May 8th, which was 5 days ago, Lori brought it to my attention. She usually brings all the true crime cases to my attention because she really follows true crime like that. So I'm trying to see. All right, so if you go to my May 8th reading, it was about 4 days ago. I speak about what happened in this case, or I do a little reading, and you'll see I changed or edited that live to say mini tarot reading on Lilly and Jack Sullivan. Timestamp in the comments. The timestamp is 1 hour and 52 minutes in. So if you want to watch my reading, it's about 1 hour and 52 minutes in. What I can tell you from that live, I had just did a paid live where people were donating for random readings, and so my energy spent at the end. So I was given what I had left. And from that, what I saw was, I wasn't sure that it was foul play at this point. I said, it could be, I'm seeing something with the mom. I don't know why she keeps coming up with the energy, but she's a mom. She's in the child's life. I said, even if it's foul play, possibly, it wasn't seeming like it was intentful. You know how somebody might intentionally take somebody's life or a child's life? It didn't feel like a vicious attempt. But again, I don't know yet. We're going to go ahead and get into this reading now. I'm going to drink some water. Good deal, because I have a question. Okay, D. We're definitely going to do it. I'll probably be back on after 7 or 8 for those. I don't know if I have some time for, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. It's going to be somewhere after 7. Monetary support is always appreciated. Cashapp, treasurethea, PayPal. There's the link. Yes, guys. Thank you so much. All right. So, before we get started, I want to go ahead and play something, or maybe like a news clip. So people who don't know about this case, I'm going to turn off this waterfall. So people who don't know about this case can be somewhat enlightened. Something else that I said, though. I said, and I highlighted it in the comments when she asked, I said something about the 17th. So maybe the May 17th, something's going to go down. I'm not sure yet, but regardless, that's 4 days from now. At the time, I said that was 5 days ago. So, and it was like iffy to me. So, but we're going to see what's going to happen on the 17th, if anything at all, or if any information at least comes out, right? Okay. Let's do a little clip before we get into this. I need something short. Let me see. These are all over an hour. So this is the two children from Nova Scotia, Canada. That's what I do know about them. And I do know that they are 4 and 6. You could tell the boy's younger, so I'm assuming he's the 4-year-old, and they're so cute. And the girl is 6 years old. Okay, let's go ahead and play this. And I do believe the other thing that I know about this case, because I don't know much except for what I'm telling you, I try to go in reading, not knowing a lot. But the other thing I do know about the case, I believe the parents, or because I guess he was the stepdad, but they separated or something, and she has the their child that they have together with her. All right. That's all I know, really.
RCMP Search and Rescue Command Center was set up just yesterday, the heart of the effort to find 6-year-old Lilly and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan. For 6 days, this area was busy with police, search crews, and volunteers. Now it's quiet, and the search teams are gone. It's believed the children wandered off early Friday morning. That kicked off a major search effort with more than 160 people involved. But today, there's no sign of Jack and Lilly. RCMP were at the home of their stepfather, Daniel Martel, today. Officers spoke with the family, and it appeared they were searching around the property and nearby woods. They also had a helicopter searching the Lansdowne Station area from above. At a news conference yesterday, police said they'd be rechecking areas that had already been searched to see if they missed any clues.
I've done everything. I've given them all my information. I'm here to find the kids.
People who live here say it's heartbreaking. 2 young children missing for close to a week. Hafsa RFCTV News, Lansdowne Station.
All right, and we'll play some more in a little bit. As you guys know before, my channel was shadow banned for like a year and a half or more. And like with the Gabby Petito case, I would get, the first day, like 13,000, 14,000 views, or within that week. And then something happened where I was shadow banned, and finally I broke out of it, like with the Sebastian Rogers case. And there were hundreds of people in my live. Now, it's limited right now, guys. I'm gonna need y'all to press that like button so we could put some life back into this channel again. Thank you so much. All right, so let's see. What happened in the case of Lillian? Hey, what's up, D? How are you doing? Not Lillian, but Lily. Well, it's her first name, Lillian. Again, if you want to see another portion of the reading, it's my May 8th read. It's 1 hour and 52 minutes in, and I go into detail a little bit about that case. All right. Thank you so much for liking, D. Thank you. Y'all come in, if y'all could comment with your like number, what area in, whatever you want to share. Okay. And have you heard about this case? Yes or no? Okay. Show us what happened to Lilly and Jack Sullivan. What happened to Lilly and Jack Sullivan? What happened to Lilly and Jack Sullivan? Show me. 8 of Swords right here. So this is a feeling of being restricted. Look at the Hangman. I don't want to say hungover right now, but this is a feeling of being restricted, stuck, can't move. Something happened prior that would cause some type of pain, depressive state, suffering, falling out, almost, because I'm seeing the 4 of Swords now, like falling out, not being able to function. We have the Magician here. In my reading on May 8th, I said I felt like they were very active children as well. 7 of Wands, yeah. Show us more. What happened Yes, I've been following this case. Okay. What happened to Lilly and what happened to Lilly and Jack Sullivan in Nova Scotia? The lovers. The Seven of Cups. All right. The Strength card. I know what I feel has happened from my read prior, but I'm trying to see if it plays out here. So give me a minute. But it looks like they were, with this Seven of Cups here, it was a lot going on around them and in their surroundings. I'm seeing some type of poison too with this snake here. And this dragon. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Five of Wands. Show me more about this Five of Wands. What's the conflict that happened? What's the confusion that happened? That's what I thought. Ace of Pentacles. All right. I already have in my head what I'm seeing is going down here, but I just want to continue so I could tap into this better. Clarity on the Ace of Pentacles. Clarity on the Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, the Devil. Yeah, if so, there's some type of toxicity that was there from the mother with the Devil card. Now that could be referring to this Ace of Pentacles, which could be some type of drug. I know that I spoke to Lori, right? Because I told her I felt like there was some type of drugs involved, or they could have gotten their hands on something that they should not have. And I'm seeing that too. I know she said that drugs was not involved, but yeah. So we have this Queen of Pentacles right here. I mean, not the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, sorry. But we have the Devil card right here, and this person is reaching for something with the Devil card. The Devil card can speak on things that are toxic for you. It can speak on some substance abuse, some type of material, some type of addiction of some kind, you know? And like them getting their hands, this person is getting their hands on something that they probably shouldn't be getting with the Devil card right here, right? And it's materializing right here. It causes this Four of Swords energy where it kind of knocks somebody out. Like I'm not feeling, and I wasn't feeling that this is a mom that's gonna go ahead and harm, because there are people that do harm their children. With the Five of Wands being here, let me see. Sometimes that could be a fight or opposition, but let's see. Why is the Five of Wands there? The parents were stoned. Yeah, the parents were stoned. It's like almost as if they got into, okay, I have to lay saying it, but it's like as if they got into something they weren't supposed to. Yeah, with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is victorious. This is success. And this, I'm looking at somebody being high. Okay, high. Right, with the Keeper card here. Show me more. Show me more. What happened to Jack and Lilly Sullivan, please? Please press the like button if you haven't already. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is, it's like a lot going on here with these 8 cups. It's more than needed. It's almost like an overdose in a way. I got 10 cups. Yeah, we got the Prince of Jars. And that honey is flowing over in here. Let's see. I'm going to start pulling some true crime cards and we're going to get back to the tarot. before we get back to the tarot, hold on. I do want to clarify the devil card, clarify the devil card, clarify the devil card. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, something toxic caused this ending. Ten of Swords is a card of endings. It's a card of defeat. It's a card of feeling defeated. Clarity, mentally. They were mentally messed up. Clarity on the Ten of Swords. I think someone tried to stop it, but it was too late. Yeah, I see this King of Wands being his head, can't get no sleep. That's probably the stepdad in a situation. He's overthinking. He is like, he's feeling really cursed right now. Show me more. What happened? What happened in the case of, so again, May 17th, may be a hot day. May 17th, 2025. What's happening in the, and I already told you guys on May 8th that there would be something that they found of theirs somewhere. It might help to lead them or crack the case more or lead authorities to them. Show me what happened with Lilly and Jack Sullivan. Okay, greed. But what this is, I'm interpreting is it's a lot. Because greed is when you want too much of something. You're taking too much in, right? So whatever was taken in was a lot with this greed card here. Hold on, let me turn some of these cards on the right direction because some of them are twisted up. Right, and as I go on and read it, I'm not just a tarot reader. I read intuitively as well, and from what I pick up, from what I'm hearing, so I'm able to interpret the cards that way as well, as far as what I'm hearing. All right, so Lilly and Jack. Everybody, even if you just stop by for a few minutes, please make sure you press the like button. It goes a long way. Okay, what happened to, oh, this tried to come out, I'm gonna put it back. Yeah, some regrets. There's some regrets regarding this family, regarding the mom, regarding the stepdad. You know, there's some regrets. But it's like nothing they could do about it now. Now, I feel like things have been covered up. Certain things have been covered up in this case. Okay. So even though I say, hey, not foul play, that's not foul play as far as in the intentions to take a life or to have someone disappear. But in the actions of whatever happened to where this needs to get hidden, it's a cover up. Okay, so what happened to Dee and Jack Sullivan? What happened to Dee and Jack Sullivan? Show me with accuracy. Marriage and wedding. The couple could have been before this talking about getting more serious. At the bottom of the deck, we have the home card, right? And building together. But so that's crazy right now that they're in a point where they are separated right now. Because even though they might have had arguments in the past or disagreements in the past, still think they wanted to kind of proceed. Please hit the like, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, beautiful soul. My goddess Risa. Like, what happened to Lillian and Jack? What happened to Lillian and Jack? Or Lily and Jack? Okay, what happened? What happened to Lilly and Jack? All right. This is a natural disaster, but this disaster really was something that was taken in. Show me more. Hidden. So it's like they're hidden right under your noses. They're somewhere that they can be found. All right, so we have mountains here. So even if they're in the woods, wherever they are, it might be like a hilly type area or not exactly flat. Show me more. Where are they? Might have like some type of bump or lump to it. Where are they? Lilly and Jack. Okay, here's the road. It's a path. Show me more. Where are they? Okay, this is. Show me more. Yeah, I'm seeing multiple people passed out here with this card. Lying lifeless. There's somewhere in the neighborhood, I feel. They're not far off. The number 2 might be something that is relevant, whether it's close to an address with the number 2. Okay. Lillian and Jack, please. Lilly and Jack. What happened to Lilly and Jack? It's speaking about some fire. Show me more. All right. Oh, show me more. So with that card, I'm feeling like it's more than one person that knows about what happened in this case. Yeah, and it had to get cleaned up. Like people's tracks were cleaned up as much as it could be cleaned. I feel like they had some time to do this, whether it's 2 to 3 days. Okay, and I'm seeing the boots. I'm seeing some boots, seeing the broom. Show me more. Lillian and Jack. Lillian and Jack. We have the travel card here. So obviously they were taken from the home. But this happened at the home. Let's see. Did this happen at the house? Did this happen at the house? Did whatever happen to cause them harm, Lilly and Jack, did it happen at the house? We got the 8 of Pentacles right here, and this person's right outside the house. Show me more. Did it happen at the house? We have the 9 of Wands. It feels like it happened at the house, but it feels like they could have possibly been found outside of the house. With this Princess of Pentacles and this 2 of Pentacles. And this person's right in the grass, right outside. So, hold on. Show me more regarding Lilly Lily and Jack, please. Earlier I got the name Jasmine. I don't know if it's in any way relevant to the case, if they know or connected to somebody named Jasmine. I don't know if the mother's middle name is Jasmine, or Lily's middle name is Jasmine. Okay, show me more about Lily and Jack. I do hear voices trying to speak, like little voices. I cracked the deck. I got the Triumph card again. Emotional loss. Hold on. Moving on. Sacrifice. Memories of love. Authority. I feel like the parents with the authority card too, and the memories of love. I feel like the parents do know what happened. This Blossom card right here is showing me a mom. You see the fire by the stomach, like she's almost impregnated. All right. I need to find deeper details on this. So let's see. What else? What else? And I'm going to do a part 2 on this as well. We should have a lot more information by the 17th. I don't know, 17th of this month. I don't know if I'll be doing live before then though. Show me Lily and Jack. What happened to them? Boundaries. Neglect. They were neglected. We have the boundaries card. And we have the neglected card. With the restore and the familiarity card, the family has knowledge about what went on. See, the people that are on the fireplace are family, right? Somebody, yeah, and at the bottom of the deck it says kin. So I don't know. I'm sensing more of a feminine energy when it comes to really seeing what happened in this case, like a feminine energy being involved. Thank you so much. There's my proof of accuracy, guys. Other high profile cases that were cracked. Or at least the information was cracked before like autopsies came out. Matter of fact, with Gabby Petito, I told you guys she could not breathe. She's saying I can't breathe. So she suffocated, strangulation. So yeah. What happened with Lily and Jack, please? What happened with Lily and Jack? Six of Pentacles. Yep, they found something they weren't supposed to, and they indulged in it. You see this person right here, even with the Six of Pentacles. They're finding something under the couch, in the couch. So this could have been some sort of drugs or whatever it was. And they're taking it up. Look, this person is curious. And they got the little pal with them, the cat. Right? I told you this is what this is. And here's the Ace of Pentacles. This is something that that this is not like a thought. This is something that you actually, take a hold of or grab. Okay. Yeah. And the hermit. I feel like they went to a place by themselves with the hermit card and, you know, wanted to start messing around with stuff like they may have seen their parents do in the past. Which caused the Three of Swords. This caused heartbreak. It caused pain, suffering. All right, and we have the Page of Cups here. Show me more. Yeah, they literally got their hands on something they weren't supposed to. Yeah, with the Two of Pentacles. Both of them did. Two of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. Show me more. The Six of Swords. The Lovers. Show me more. What happened in this case with Lilly and Jack? So they took part in something that could hurt them. You see the swords on the luggage bag? That was the side effect, which caused Eight of Cups a walking away. All right. So let's see more. We got the Queen of Swords. What else happened? But I feel like, again, with this Eight of Cups here, and this person is looking out the doorway, like, I feel like they might have actually walked out the house after this happened. But that they were still found, whether they stayed within the fence or they did not, these people, they were found. It might be something regarding mushrooms too. All right, show me more. We're going to ask what's going to happen from here in a minute. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Two of Cups. And the Tower. Yeah, I feel like the kids were always getting into stuff that they shouldn't have gotten into with this Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups. Look at these people here sitting down. And they got into a lot. You see all those pumpkins? They definitely got into a lot. It caused this tower moment. When it caused this tower moment, it was like nothing that could be done at this point. Like the house was on fire in a way. Okay, show me more. The High Priestess. So she had to figure out a plan of what needed to be done after this. So she didn't pay the price. Queen of Cups and Five of Swords. There is so much feminine energy here that it's not even funny. It's not even funny. And this person is trying to figure out what to do or what to say or, you know, what plan to come up with. Okay. What I'm going to do is ask a couple questions. I want to know, even though I don't see it being intentional, I'm going to still ask, was it intentional? So we can see what energy comes up. Thank you so much. Oh my God, it's Risa. All right, so was it intentional? Whatever happened with the kids, was it intentional? Was it intentional? Or was it just a mistake that was going to be covered up? Was it intentional? We have the King of Pentacles here. Um, we have the Five of Pentacles here. No, it was not intentional. Two of Cups. And Ten of Pentacles. No, it was not intentional. Although I see a lot of times they felt like they were by themselves. It's crazy. They would have to go to other people for attention because they felt ignored, by their parents, their mom and stepdad. So they had to find validation in other places as well. And so they did that. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups. So was this an overdose? We're gonna see. Was this an overdose? Guys, please press the like button. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please press like. Was this an overdose? I'm gonna see what the cards say and what the pendulum says. So did Lilly and Jack, this is 47 minutes in, did Lilly and Jack Sullivan have a drug overdose? If we get the Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, it's definitely high energy that it is, but let's see. Did they have a drug overdose, Lilly and Jack Sullivan? Did they have a drug overdose? Yeah, I heard, yeah. All right. And we have the Prince of Wands. This person has a lot of flowers up there around them. It's also representing the extreme amount that they had in their body. Okay. The Princess of Pentacles, there's the Pentacle. Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. This person's having too much. You remember the greed card came out when I was doing the true crime cards. We got the Ace of Pentacles right here. And that Seven of Swords. Did they have a drug overdose? Did Lilly or Jack have a drug overdose? Nine of Wands. Five of Cups. Three of Swords. And it affected their heart. King of Swords. Three of Pentacles. So I'm seeing yes. The devil, here's the addiction. Here's the substance. Right? That they had too much of. The devil is addiction. It's too much. It could represent drugs, alcohol, etc. We have Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Eight of Swords. And what did it cause? What did it cause? Please press the like button, guys. Thank you so much. Even if you're watching in the bushes, go ahead and press that like button for me. Five of Wands. They caused this conflict, this issue. Show me more. What card fell? That's the Six of Swords. Okay. The Hermit. Did they pass on? Did they pass on? Did Jack and Lily pass on? The Hangman. The Eight of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. Did they pass on though? Here's the World card, which is completion. And the Seven of Pentacles. Show me truth and accuracy, please. Did Jack and Lily pass on? Are they still with us, or they passed on in spirit? Well, in body, I should say. Spirit passed on. Are they? Two of Swords. Nine of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. The Emperor. All right. This is some crazy energy, I would say, because I see an overdose, right? It looks like it's drugs they overdosed on, but I don't necessarily see the bodies yet. I think we're gonna have to do a part 2 on this for sure. And we'll figure it out then. But go ahead and press that like button. It'll help me to come back on. It'll help me do a part 2. All right, for you. And we'll go deep in. Thank you for watching. Nice seeing you, Risa. Hopefully I see you later. I'll be on to do a members live. I will try to do a part 2 for this case. Hopefully I get to it before the 17th, you know. All right. See you guys next time. Okay, let's see. So TC, I was told I should go to the pharmacy to get some medicine to feel better. I think it could be the Diurex, maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, you started taking it. You finally started taking it. Is it the Diurex, Figine? Is it the Diurex that's causing? I mean, medicine gives side effects. You're gonna have side effects with medicine, but you gotta weigh the pros and cons. Like, okay. I was told I should go to the pharmacy to get some medicine to feel better. I think it could be the Diurex, maybe. I'm not sure. Well, then how could the Diurex cause it if you didn't take it yet? All right, see you later. D, please update me. What time are you leaving? What time are you coming back to your state? Update me before you get home, please. I'm curious. All right, see you guys next time. Are you saying you need it? Lori, you missed it. I'm gonna be back on for part 2. There's other stuff I need to find out, but I can't promise you I'm gonna be on before the 17th. Unless you want to say real quick, but I think the link anyway is pinned. Hold on. If you have something you want to say, you can, but I'm about to get off here. Hold on, D. I want to see something before you go. How does maybe we could go on one day and just randomly talk about the updates without even doing a detailed read. That's what I was supposed to do today anyway. But let's see. How does it feel about right now? What's the current energy? Just pull a few cards. Ooh, 5 wands. You guys are not communicating right now or haven't. Hey, Lori, how you doing?
Hey, I just wanted to say one thing
Oh, you look pretty.
about the Lilly and Jack children that are missing. The first picture I saw of the house, the little toy car, which looked like a
Wait, before you get to that, let me tell
electric
D.
car.
Let me tell D something real quick before you, because I gotta tell this quick. D, so I see that there's no communication with you guys. That he's like trying to stalk you though at the same time. I'm getting the Prince of Swords, right? So he's trying to stalk you at the same time and see what's going on. He does want communication again with the Delphic honey. B. So he does want it again. All right. But we'll get into detail later. I'm gonna do a members live later. Go ahead, I'm listening. Lori.
D, you must be a bad communicator. Communicate better to the men. Say hi and raise
She's
your eyebrows.
excellent.
Be like, hey, what's going down? Anything, Be a
Yeah,
little
no,
more friendly. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna talk about this little toy car. It was on its side. Now, why would it be on its side? I was concerned that the kids were in it and somebody pushed it up and over to throw the kids out of it. I know that sounds terrible, but
So,
that's what ran through my mind when I saw it.
You're talking about one of the little cars that the kids get in and drives?
Yeah.
They're operated?
Yes.
And it was on its side?
Yes. And the first picture I saw of the house, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know why it was like that. They probably just didn't do a good job maintaining that house, the area. It didn't look like it from the photo that I saw. Hold on. Yeah.
Well, it's just a double wide trailer. They all look like that.
Mm-hmm.
The lawn didn't look overgrown or, there was stuff around, but they have kids, so it's just toys and things.
Mm-hmm.
I do have to say, though, that those other buildings had very rusty roofs. Like that wasn't taken care of.
Are you able to share it on this live? I think you can.
Well, everybody else shared that picture.
I could look and see. You can see what it allows you to do on your end, but let me check. Hold on. Let me see if I could pull that up.
Oh, on my end? Oh, I'm on my cell phone, so I can't.
Oh, okay.
Show you.
I'll probably look at it next time.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see what's about to happen. I already told you I feel like something's happening around the 17th.
I know. You said the 17th is a date where they might find something or even find one of the children. Yeah.
Right. We're just 4 days away from that. So let's see what happens. All right. Do you have a specific question before I get off?
Well, I worry that the kids were afraid of someone or something. Did they have any crazy animals in the house, like snakes or anything weird that a child would want to run, They did have a play area in the woods in between the trees, but they knew not to venture away without their mother around. At 6 years old, they would know not to
Right.
run off unless something spooked them.
Right. I don't know how much.
Were they
to-
afraid of bugs or snakes or something that would make them run? I mean, we don't know really
All right, Goddess Risa. I'll see
anything
you
about
later.
them.
Enjoy. Okay. Did they run away? Is it that they ran away?
What scared them?
Okay. Did Jack and Lily run away from the house? Did anything scare them to get them to run away from the house, and that's why they went missing? We have the magician here. You do see the top of his head. You do see an animal here. Was it a deer? What do you call the one with the deer with the antlers?
Oh, the
Anyway.
antlers. A deer or
Yeah.
an elk. Elks are
Yeah.
very mean. Yeah, elks can be very mean.
Yeah, but I feel like even if they would have a friendly relationship with them, they would want them to come towards them. I feel like it's looking like they actually liked animals or things like that. You see this person has their hand out touching the infinity sign, like the 8, and they're almost like telling them to come here, come with me. Like that's the type of energy that they would have had towards animals and things like that. Like they like stuff like that. It looks like it interests them. You got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like they were used to. Yeah, I was gonna even say rabbits. Oh my god! And I have rabbits all by my house. Not to say it was rabbits, whatever it is, whatever.
Yeah, they probably like the little rabbits. Yeah.
Yeah, and you see right here, little rabbits right here. I said rabbits in my head and said it out loud, and then I looked. I never noticed she had rabbits by her. But yeah. So I think they more had a good relationship with pets and that
With the
not pets,
wildlife in
but
the
animals.
area. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But let's see. Let me
I
ask one more
believe they were
question.
living there 3 years.
hmm Did the mother have anything to do with this? Did Jack and Lily's mother have anything to do with their disappearance?
I think it was odd that she left so quickly. I mean, that's just my opinion. It's a little strange.
hmm We have 9 of Wands here. I'm feeling like an energy of cover up. I'm feeling like she knows what happened to them. Yeah, with the lovers right here. Knight of Pentacles and the lovers. Let's see. We have the 2. Hold on. Yeah, we have the lovers here and we have the 2 of Cups here. I think like the mom was so absorbed with what she was doing with the baby's daddy or the stepdad of those 2 kids that she was not always tentatively watching them like she said she was. You know, she may have
Oh, I
tried
got that
sometimes.
feeling too. I don't think that,
Yeah.
obviously, if she was in bed till 9:30, 10 o'clock, that she wasn't watching them at that moment for sure.
Right. And this person
Especially if
right
they're used to getting up at 7, and getting ready for school and getting out. But supposedly they had a cough. They weren't feeling good either.
Mm-hmm.
So she probably was like, oh, I'll let them sleep in. And then they really didn't sleep in.
Right. Let's see. So my battery's low. Okay. So how attentive was she to the children? How attentive was Jack and Lily's mother to the children? Oh, there's another question I want to ask. 3 of Swords, yeah. She wasn't as attentive as she says at all. Okay, so give me 1 second.
Now, some people think the stepdad is lying and he's like hid the kids somewhere or they passed away somewhere. But the stepfather to me seems, caring, and he's the only one searching from, I think, the whole family.
Yeah,
He
well,
seems
on
like
my end, from what I'm seeing,
wildly searching for those kids. What
on
did
my
your
end,
card say?
on my end, from what I'm seeing,
You see deception, or you see?
more, if anything, deception from her, a cover up. I also saw that, I know you were here for the beginning, but that they could have got their hands on something. I know you said that you don't think drugs was involved, but it looks like they could have got their hands on some drugs actually. And that could have happened. I feel like it wasn't a, what do you call it? Like foul play, as far as, how somebody, like, literally kills their kid or something like that, whatever. It wasn't, or unalives, I gotta say, for YouTube, but
Unalives, yeah.
it wasn't intended. You know what I mean? They might have got caught up. They got their hands into something that they weren't supposed to. And, the blame and everything would have came back on the mother or the parents. So she had to cover up the situation. But for some reason, I'm having more of involvement of the mother being involved in the situation than the father or the stepfather.
Yeah, we really haven't seen much of her personality.
Mm-hmm.
Whether
people,
whether she's angry, sad, or we really haven't seen her emotions come out yet.
Right. You know what? I feel, even though I heard a lot of people say that, I just listened to something short today because I don't know much about the case besides what you told me. But for some reason, I feel like she is somebody that has given us more emotion, even though it's not much. It's crazy. Than a lot of the people.
My face is a little swollen. Something, I don't know.
Oh no,
whether
you look
something
good. I
bit
can't
me.
even see it. Let me.
Oh, okay.
No, it looks good. It looks swollen to you?
Yeah, it's swollen. I think something
sorry.
bit me or something. I don't know. Okay. Bees are all over the place here.
But yeah, I feel like it was, with the other mothers in true crime or the high profile cases that we saw in the last 2 to 3 years, I feel like we didn't get a lot of emotions out of them. I know you said with Candace Bly and Don Wells that Candace was giving out emotion. To me, it didn't feel like that at all. But I don't know.
I feel like when they're being truthful, they can barely breathe and can barely get the words out. If it's like a lie or something they made up, I think it just flows out of them.
Right.
Very easily. And in the beginning, in the first 2 weeks. But then after that, it seems like anger takes over and they can talk, they can voice a little bit more.
Right. And you know who, everybody who's coming in, even if you're watching in the bushes, please press the like button. It'll help me continue making these videos. Also go to my TikTok. The link is in the description. Once I hit 1,000, I'll go live on there and I'll start doing more. But anyway, so Lori,
she also has a PayPal.
Oh, okay. Michael Monkey Vaughn. The mother, she has shown more emotion, even though, going back, she had come to my life when I've done interviews with the people that she used to be close friends with and who kind of, in a way, turned on her to say, hey, they started calling her out, because Crystal and Nicole, because there was a lot of red flags that came up after. And I was like,
they wanted to call out the father of the child for being so lackadaisical and just letting the kid run. Not watching him again. A parent that doesn't watch their kid.
They called out Brandy a lot too. That's what that was based on, a lot. Not to say she did it, but she knows something they, felt because there was a lot of red flags. And I always said, Brandy, she gave a lot of emotions, more than anybody that I've seen in these high profile cases with these parents that always come up guilty. So I love that about her. She came to my live, or she came after the live also and wrote that I spelled his name wrong. That's all she had to say at besides everything that I said about her.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
all she had to say. Well,
you
I didn't
did.
spell his name
I
wrong. It
remember
was
that you did.
I
It
didn't spell
wasn't
it
it
wrong.
not in the title, but it was,
Right,
underneath.
right.
Yeah.
In the tag, because
Yeah.
okay, my cousin passed with the same name. He passed in 2017, so I know how to spell that name inside and out, up and down. The thing is, in the tag section, I misspelled it because that name is often misspelled too. People will turn around the A and the E, and so in order to get found on social media, I had to, type it in the tag both ways, the right way and the
Hmm.
incorrect way. But so yes, so that was her only problem. She didn't have a problem with me having Crystal and Nicole on doing the interview regarding the red flags that they had, with her. The thing is, like I said, she was the one that I felt more sympathy or compassion for her child being missing, and she was really broken about it. I'm like, oh, you could tell, even if you don't go off of any cards or spiritually, that at least she's somebody that cares about her kids being missing. The only thing that got me with Nicole was, I mean, not Nicole, but with Brandy was that there was certain things she wasn't fighting for. People were fighting for her more. Like, hey, uh, what is that called? What alert? The Amber Alert. Yeah. So she said she did want it. She had her reasoning or whatnot, but I saw people fighting a little bit more, so that kind of made my eyebrow raise. But I mean, she heard me out regardless. So anyway, in this case, even though
Well,
this
it
lady
seems
doesn't
like
show as much
people are
emotion, what's her name?
always suspicious of the parents first. That's what
Right.
happens.
A lot of the cases that you brought me before I knew anything, because I would just be doing a random tarot live,
She
not a
was
true crime live.
upset. She was upset that she had to go to work and she couldn't play with him. He wanted to play that morning and she
Right,
couldn't play with him. That's what I remember. And
right.
he was looking for somebody to play with, maybe play catch with. I don't know. Frisbee,
Mm-hmm.
whatever they played with. It wasn't really spoken of what he liked to do. He also had one of those little remote control cars. But sometimes, like with mothers, they sit inside a window and they watch out over the kids. And I think she did that a few times too.
Yeah.
She would leave him in the yard and just, you know, whether,
Mm-hmm.
you need some air conditioning or whatever, but she wouldn't take him inside. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what might have happened to these kids, that if she was like looking out a bedroom window or something, halfway watching them, all
Right,
she had to do was go to the bathroom or something and they're gone.
right. I'm feeling like I said there was some type of drug that they got their hands on. And it was a cover up. But I'm gonna have to go real quickly. But I'm gonna real quickly use the pendulum
I
to
saw
get the
other
energy.
people say that. One
Okay.
psychic
Yeah,
even
I
said
don't.
that um, she felt like they were drugged and handed off to someone, and that they were supposed to come back home and they never dropped them back off home or something like that. So I was like, oh God,
Well,
that's like
time will tell.
going overboard with the story, but
I know that was, yeah, that's a lot. So
yeah. I feel like
a
they,
lot to-
at least if somebody picked them up, that it was because maybe they went out into the street, and they started, maybe they thought they could walk to school. I mean, she had her little backpack with her, and they
Mhm.
haven't even found that yet.
Well, we're gonna do a part two and try to see what else we could come up with. I don't know if I'm gonna do it before they find more clues, but we'll see what happens. In the meantime, I'm gonna ask because I gotta go real quickly. But let's ask the pendulum.
Oh, I love when you do that. The
Well,
pendulum. Do you have the map?
you know
I
what? I
sent you
don't
the
have the map,
map.
but you know what I have? Hold on. I have
I
this
sent you a
big
small
behind
map.
globe. I didn't get a
Oh,
small
cool.
globe. I got this big globe. um, okay, let's see. Will Lily be found? Will Jack and Lily be found?
Oh, it's saying no.
No, it's giving a heavy yes. No,
Oh,
it's a
it's
circle. I'm gonna show you, right? All
no
right,
is the
pendulum stop.
circle? Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, watch. Spirit, show me your yes. Show me your yes.
Yeah,
Show
back
me
and
your
forth.
no. Show me your no.
It circles. Oh, okay. I had it backwards.
Yeah. Will Lily and Jack be found? Some people stop it, but I'm not gonna stop it. Will Lily and Jack be found?
It's saying yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
Ask
let's
if
see what.
Michael Monkey Vaughn will be found. Can you do that one?
Let's see. Will Michael Vaughn be found?
What's it? I can't really tell what it's doing.
It's going in no.
Oh no, it's going no.
But you know what? Pendulum is usually really current energy. So that's not to say like a year or two from now, that energy is not going to change and he'll be found, you know? Some
Oh,
people
okay.
they're still finding people after 20, 30 years. But I mean, we want to know now.
Yeah, I've seen some things about that. Like people are found 30 years later. One
Right. That is
person was
crazy.
found like 70 years later.
Oh my God. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. All right, Lori, I'll see you next time. Hopefully you'll be on for part 2 of this.
Okay.
All right. Take
Peace and
care.
love to everyone.
Peace and love.